there's server issues. This is not going well for my diamond grind. Dude, we are one gun away. We are the Krig 6 away from getting diamond, and the servers have got to break right now. Oh my god. This is not what I wanted. Wait, estimated wait? 71,582 minutes. So welcome guys back to another video today. Unfortunately the servers are down at the moment, so I can't get my diamond camo, but what I'm going to do is give you guys a best class setup for the Krig 6 assault rifle that I've been using recently, and I've just been absolutely going to town with it. It's been crazy how good the Krig is, and I'm so glad that I've left it till last because it's an absolute breeze to get gold. If it wasn't for ranking the gun up to level 50, I think I probably would have already gotten the gun gold, so it's pretty mad. I think I'm level 46 or something like that so far, so we're going quite quick, and as soon as that's done, we've got diamond, baby. I'm so damn excited for the diamond camo. We're not that far away, but without further ado guys, let's get straight into the class setup. In the background on the gameplay, you're going to see a nuclear that I dropped with the Krig 6 yesterday. Oh my god, the gun is just absolutely insane. I literally can't get over how good it is, so make sure you try this class out. Make sure you try the Krig out as well if you haven't already. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to try my best to give you guys the class setup that I'm looking at from previous gameplay, because I just can't get onto COD at the moment, so I'm not going to be able to go through it with you guys as I did. So, but I promise you guys, I've got to get this video out because the gun is just that good. I need to give you guys a class setup to go and use and to see if you like the gun. Okay, so starting off on the Krig 6, we're going to go with the micro reflex optics. So this is one of the smaller optics that you can use on the assault rifles, and I think the SMGs in general as well. Okay, so to start off with the optic, we're going to go with the microflex LED optic. It's one of my favorite optics. I've used them at every single gun so far. It's just a really compact, small optic, and I use it all the time, and you can just see things around you a lot easier, and it doesn't obstruct the vision of you looking down sight and looking to the left and the right of you when you are looking down sight, so you can kind of see if enemies are coming either left or right. It's a really, really good optic, and it's my favorite one to use by far. I would 100% stick this one on and try this. It is, again, something you unlock at quite a high level on the Krig, so if you don't have it already, just use the normal reflex and you unlock at the level 1 or 2. That's absolutely fine. It works, does the same purpose. It's a bit more bulkier, and personally my preference is I prefer the microflex, but it's entirely up to you guys. The next attachment that we are going to be putting on is a muzzle, and that is a suppressor as well. So we're just going for the standard suppressor because I haven't unlocked the very end one. I think it's the agency suppressor you unlock for assault rifles. I haven't unlocked that, but I've used the normal suppressor and it does the job really, really nicely. It keeps you off the map. It just makes so that you don't show up on the radars or when you shoot, and it's perfect. Does everything the suppressor needs to do, so I don't see why you shouldn't be using that. There are a couple of other muzzles on there that you can move between if you really wanted to, but for me, a suppressor is always a go-to to keep me off the mini-map because I like going for high kill streaks and things like that. So I think personally that's the best thing. Okay, so for this particular class setup, we're going to skip over a barrel, and we're also going to skip over the body of the weapon as well. So we're moving straight onto underbarrel, and that is just the normal foregrip you unlock at the very top. So this is the first foregrip you actually unlock on the Krig. I would use that 100%. But again, saying that, using the Krig without a foregrip is actually pretty damn good. The Krig does not need a foregrip to strive, and to be honest, you can probably get away with putting on something else other than a foregrip with this gun. But I always like to make sure that my accuracy and my recoil is at a controlled level so that I can shoot and kill at a decent, pretty reliably every single time, and especially now you've got that challenge where you've got to kill people behind cover. I like to be able to make sure that I know that I'm going to be able to get that kill because my gun is as steady as it can be. So I always like to stick a foregrip on until I've done that challenge, and then I can maybe switch it out after that if I believe that I need to. Onto the magazines. I use the 50 round salvo mag, which again is 50 rounds, which allows you to reload ridiculously quickly, and it's perfect. It's so good. So effect, I like to have as many bullets in a mag as possible, which doesn't really detriment me when moving and things like that, and the 50 round salvo is perfect for that. But again, you unlock it at a really high level for the Krig, so not everyone is going to have that on their weapon. So I would probably recommend, if that you don't have the salvo, to go with a 40 round speed mag, because it is so much better, and you unlock that at a reasonable level. I think it's like level 20 or 25, so it's not that high, and it doesn't take that much grinding to get it. So if you do want to use the Krig and you do have the 40 round, put that on. If you have the 50 round, even better, put that on. It just means you reload a little bit slower, unless you've got the 50 round salvo mag, which means you reload that a little bit faster, and it's perfect. We're going to skip over a handle, and we're going to go straight to a stock, and this one's a bit more controversial because I'm a bit more of a rush player. I like to rush in for kill streaks. I like to be a bit more busy when playing. I don't like to camp and sit around. around. So I've actually gone with no stock. So there is a stock attachment called no stock. I've gone with that, and it allows you to move a lot faster with the weapon, aim down sight that a little bit faster, and it's effectively like you've got an SMG when you're running an AR. Not to mention the Krig has literally no recoil and is an extremely steady weapon anyway, so having that extra mobility along with that added range as well, and it's pretty good up close because it is obviously the Krig and it fires pretty fast. It won't be, you're probably not going to beat every SMG up close, but if you are accurate, you are going to really do some damage to your enemies. So that is a sick ass class setup to stick on your Krig and to use to go and play some games with. I've got a couple of nuclears with the Krig recently, and I've got one on screen right now with this particular class setup. It's just dumb. The actual class setup that I use for this gun, I've actually tailored it a lot around getting the challenges for the weapon, so that's what I'm going to show you guys on this video as well. It's just I'm going to tailor it around you getting these particular camo challenges, because I know how much of a pain in the ass they can be. So on to the first thing, we have of course a stun grenade as a tactical to get those stun challenges. I've actually just done a video on those stun challenges, so if you want to find out how to get those in like 2 or 3 games, be sure to go and watch that. I'll put an annotation on screen right now, and links will be in the description down below, so go and check that out if you want to be able to get that extremely quickly. It's lethal. I've gone with the Semtex. I always kind of use a Semtex, it's just so much easier to stick through on walls and stuff like that. Field mic again helps a lot with that one camo challenge, so you can put the field mic down, and if they run into that field mic and you get that kill, it will count towards your camo challenge. And it's always nice to have on an objective, so you know exactly where an enemy is coming from if you don't have a UAV active, or an enemy or a teammate doesn't have a UAV active, so it always becomes really helpful. But onto the first perk, we have gone with flat jacket and tac mask. So we have gone with obviously the perk grid to allow have 6 perks, but flat jacket and tac mask. Flat jacket to stop the nade spam, and tac mask to effectively stop it, people throwing stuns and things all at you all the time, and it doesn't affect you because a lot of people are going to be going for that 1 stun challenge, so having that on is an absolute godsend. Onto the perk 2, scavenger and gearhead. Gearhead allows you to have 2 field upgrades active at one given time, so it can recharge twice, so you can put one down if one's destroyed, then you can put another one down straight away, and if not, you can put one down here, one down there, and it effectively covers a larger radius without having a UAV in the air. I always have it up, or even a jammer or something like that. Any field upgrades you have, it will allow you to have 2 of them at a given time because it will charge much faster, so I use gearhead pretty much religiously now. And then of course a standard cold-blooded and ghost as perk 3, but however what I'm tending to do at the moment with perk 3 is swap out cold-blooded for a ninja, just because I like to be able to be a bit sneaky around that when going for nukes and things, and there tends to be a lot of people now that are pretty good at the game, especially with skill-based matchmaking, that do sound whore, so ninja is becoming quite a crutch perk to have on. So I tend to swap cold-blooded out with ninja, but that's only if you're trying to go for those high kill streaks and things like that. If not, I wouldn't bother. I would stick to what it is currently. Guys, that is the best class setup for the Krig 6. I'm going to leave the gameplay on screen right now just for you to watch the rest of it and see exactly how sick this gun really is. It's absolutely freaking mental. I can't urge you guys to go check this class out any more than what I do having this video already. It's just crazy. But guys, if you have enjoyed this video and you have learned something new and you want to go and try this class out, drop a like on this video. That would be absolutely insane. And if you're new around here, please do drop a sub on the channel. That'd be much appreciated. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is a massive milestone as well on YouTube, so I'm pretty damn buzzing for that. But thank you guys again. We'll see you in the next one.